Hi, this is Ross from How to Sell, and I just made a new site recently, freeonlinetraffic.com, and I thought I'd bring you a video kind of explaining it a little bit more and giving a presentation on what the site's all about, and that is bringing your website an increased amount of traffic organically, which means that you're going to be found better in search engines, Google, Yahoo, opposed to just posting on your Facebook, for instance, get a few hits. This is, in the long term, an attempt to keep increasing your traffic day after day. If you connect something like Google Analytics to your site, hopefully you'd see the nice slope going upwards. And no matter what you do, no matter even if you implement all of these suggestions, it is a process. This is just a way to make it go a little bit faster, or maybe a lot faster, in fact, because there is a lot to do and many ways to increase your traffic faster. So I just wanted to give a quick brief overview. I put a little over 20 suggestions so far. I'm increasing the list, but I wanted to get some things out there. So I'll run you through those real quick. Of course, initially you're going to submit your site to the main search engines. There's also some mass indexers, basically, which you put in your information, your URL, what your site's title is, and it redirects that information to smaller search engines, web directories, etc. You want to create a Twitter, Facebook, as much social media as you can, as much exposure as you're able to get, the better, because in the long run it is going to increase your traffic. There's sites such as twens.com and traffup.net, which increase your followers, increase your video watchers, increase your likes on Facebook. YouTube is a great way to kind of give a voice to your site, explain things a little bit better. Some people prefer watching videos over reading just text. You might want to sign up for AdWords, Microsoft Ad Center. These are ways to get cost per clicks to your site, which means that normally you would pay for the clicks. However, when you first sign up for the sites, you get free credits. If you find just promo codes online, the normal one for AdWords is 75. Microsoft Ad Center, you get up to 200 actually, and so that's a lot of clicks for free. H1, H2, and H3 tags, that's HTML. You would put very basic HTML tag before and after your H1, H2, and H3 tag, which basically means your main point on your page is your H1, your second main point is H2, and your third main point is H3. Not that you can't have multiple H1s or multiple H2s, but in terms of what's most important. If something's a little bit less important than your main title, that might be an H2 tag, whereas the H1 tag would be your completely, what your site's all about, really. Fave icon is the little button up here. It doesn't increase your traffic from the start, but it has more people bookmark your site. It just kind of adds a little thing to your site that makes it a little bit more attractive. Press releases, they're excellent. A lot of high page rank sites, you can do them for free, and just even talking about your website, what you're all about, why you exist. It's a good way to get a backlink to your site and exposure. You can create an RSS feed, which with a lot of sites such as WordPress, they come for free, and you can get them for free elsewhere, but you just have to, kind of make it, install it. It's a rather simple process though, and basically every time you put something new out, a new post, new information, the RSS feed, which are these things up here, they are kind of notified and tell the person, hey, something new is here. You can offer a newsletter, keep people coming back, say, hey, check this out, just added something new, or offer them incentive to sign up, etc. You want to always keep your content original and interesting, otherwise people have no reason to come, and Google has no reason to rank you high, because if you're just using other people's content or content that doesn't matter, Well, not that it doesn't matter, but just write intelligently. Check your grammar, check your your titles, and make sure everything is just kind of well placed throughout the site. Make it look attractive, and Google will approve. Google Webmaster Tools and XML sitemaps. You can connect the two kind of and create a sitemap for your site, which tells Google, hey, check this out. These are all my sites. Within my site, don't miss any. Backlinks are very important for your site, because the more backlinks you have, potentially the higher on Google you're going to get in other search engines. So you can, the more close other people's sites are to yours that are linking to you, the better, the more relevant they are. Maybe if they're in your industry, the better. Places such as Yahoo Answers and Ask.com, if you answer people's questions that are related to you, for example, if your site's about, say, cell phones, and someone has a question about a cell phone and you chime in, answer their question, and have a link to your site, that's great as well. If you sign up for forums that are on your topic, and in your signature you add your URL to your site, explain who you are. You can put Google Analytics on your site, which tracks your traffic. It is going to bring you more traffic, but if you do something and it works, you're going to know because your traffic's going to go up. Vice versa, you're going to know it. If it doesn't work, then traffic's not going to necessarily go any higher. Reach out to your own network, of course. Let your friends know, let your family know. See if they'll post on Facebook or LinkedIn or Twitter or anything like that. The more people you tell, the more people they tell, etc. Keep your site clean and simple, not too much Flash necessarily, not too much Java. You don't want the loading times of the pages to be too slow for people, or they'll just simply leave the site right away. Broken links, don't have any of those. Google hates them. Make sure all your links are well connected. Check different browsers, Google Chrome, Firefox, Internet Explorer, Safari. Some sites look different on certain browsers than others. Make sure your site looks good on all of them. Your domain name, if it has nothing to do with what your site's about, it might be harder for Google to understand what you're talking about, so you might want to consider that. An email account directly related to your site, whether it's actually, if your site's, for instance, mine, Free Online Traffic, Ross at freeonlinetraffic.com, people will remember, they'll know that it's exactly for this site. You might want an email specifically for your site. And the last one I have up currently is to make a mobile page for your website. If you have any inclination to, you can do it pretty easily, and basically it just looks better for the person reading it on their phone. You're checking out your site on their phone, and a lot of people do that now. It's continuously becoming a mobile world, and there's no reason not to help people out checking out your site on their cell phone. So there's going to be a lot more. Keep checking back, freeonlinetraffic.com. Feel free to subscribe on YouTube, and you can always join our RSS, Facebook, Twitter, YouTube. Check us out. Check out our other videos. I always appreciate it. And thank you very much for watching. Have a great day.